Hello and welcome to your Ultimate Confidence Masterclass. I am so glad you are here because today we are going to change the way you see yourself as an English speaker. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew exactly what you wanted to say in your native language, but as soon as you tried to say it in English, your heart started racing? Your face got red, your voice started shaking, and suddenly you forgot every word you ever learned. You felt shy. You felt like you were failing. I want you to know something. You are not failing. You are just stuck in the confidence gap. You have the knowledge in your brain, but you haven't trained your mouth muscles to react under pressure. Today, we are going to close that gap. This is a 30-minute intensive workout designed to destroy your shyness. We are going to practice 60 powerful sentences for social life and business. By the end of this video, you will feel the English language living in your mouth, not just in your head. Are you ready to stop being shy? Let's start with the first part of our masterclass. Part 1. The Myth of Perfection. The biggest reason why you are shy is that you are trying to be perfect. You are afraid of making a mistake with a preposition or an article. But here is a secret. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. Confidence does not come from being perfect. Confidence comes from being comfortable with being imperfect. In 2026, we focus on communication, not perfection. When you shadow me today, I want you to focus on my energy. If I sound happy, you sound happy. If I sound firm, you sound firm. We are training your emotional fluency. Part 2. How to stop translating in your head. When you translate from your native language, you are always 2 seconds too late. The conversation moves past you, and you stay silent. To stop translating, you need to learn social chunks. These are ready-to-use phrases that you don't have to think about. They are like tools in your pocket. Let's practice 20 social chunks to warm up your voice. Listen and repeat after me. To be honest, I was just about to say the exact same thing. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it? That's a very interesting point. I've never thought of it that way. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We should definitely stay in touch. I'm afraid I'm not really familiar with that topic. Could you explain? Actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to add something to that. I completely understand where you are coming from. I was wondering if you could give me some advice on this. It sounds like you've had a very busy week, haven't you? I'm really looking forward to seeing how it all turns out. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you happen to have the time? By the way, have you heard the news about the new project? That's a tough one. Let me think about it for a second. I couldn't agree more. You've hit the nail on the head. It goes without saying that we appreciate all your hard work. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe the meeting is at 10 is less than #6. 0 # is greater than. I've been meaning to ask you, how is your new car working out? To cut a long story short, it was a very successful evening. I'll definitely bear that in mind for our future discussions. I'm absolutely chuffed that you could join us today. Part 3. The Master Shadowing Marathon. Now, we enter the core of our workout. We are going to practice 60 sentences. We will cover meeting new people, professional meetings, handling pressure, and socializing. Remember, this is about muscle memory. If you feel tired, that is good. It means you are working. Let's begin. Section A. Meeting new people and small talk. Hello there! It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I've heard so many great things about the work you do. So, what brings you to this event today? I'm originally from Italy, but I've been living in London for 2 years. How are you finding the weather here? It's a bit unpredictable, isn't it? I'm really enjoying the atmosphere of this cafe. It's so cozy. Do you come here often, or is this your first time? I'm a big fan of your company's latest marketing campaign. It's been ages since I've been to a networking event like this. I'd love to hear more about your experience in the industry. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Could you remind me? No worries at all. It happens to the best of us. So, what do you like to do in your spare time when you're not working? I'm quite into photography, but I'm still very much a beginner. Is less than #6. 5 # is greater than. That sounds fascinating. I've always wanted to learn more about it. Section B. Professional Meetings and Office Confidence. I'd like to kick off the meeting by reviewing our goals for this quarter. I'm afraid I have to disagree with you on that particular point. Could you please clarify what you mean by sustainable growth? I'm happy to take the lead on this project if everyone is okay with that. Let's touch base later this week to discuss the finer details. I believe we are all on the same page regarding the budget. I'd like to raise a concern about the current timeline for delivery. To be fair, we haven't had enough time to test the new system properly. I'll get back to you with a full report by the end of play on Tuesday. I'm confident that we can find a solution that works for everyone. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick question about the data. Could you run those figures by me one more time, please? I think we need to think outside the box to stay ahead of the competition. I'll definitely bear your suggestions in mind during the final review. It's a bit of a long shot, but I think the board might approve the idea. Section C. Handling difficult questions and pressure. That's a very good question. Let me think about the best way to answer. I don't have the exact figures right now, but I can find them for you. I appreciate your patience while we work through these technical issues. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to comment on that at the moment. Could you give me a little more context so I can understand better? I understand your frustration, and I am doing my best to fix it. Let's stay calm and focus on what we can actually control right now. I haven't got the foggiest idea why the system crashed, but I'll find out. Hold your horses. We need to verify the facts before we react. To cut a long story short, we are slightly behind schedule, but catching up. I'm absolutely spent after that meeting, but I think it went well. I'm struggling to get my head around the new legal requirements. Actually, I've got a lot on my plate, but I can spare 10 minutes for you. It goes without saying that your feedback is very important to us. I'm looking forward to putting these challenges behind us. Section D. Advanced Socializing and Expressing Opinions. In my humble opinion, we should focus more on the user experience. I'm inclined to agree with the majority of the team on this issue. It's a bit of a touchy subject, so I think we should be careful. I was completely taken aback by the sudden change in the weather. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits that you decided to join our team. I couldn't agree more. You've put it much better than I could. I've been giving it some thought, and I think we should try a new approach. It's high time we started taking our professional development seriously. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future holds for us. I was blown away by the quality of the presentation you gave today. Do you fancy a quick walk to clear our heads before the next session? It's not exactly rocket science, but it does require some attention to detail. I'm afraid I have to head off now. I've got another appointment. It's been a pleasure catching up with you. Let's do it again soon. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you later this week. Part 4. Story Mode. Clara's Big Day in London. Now, let's put it all together. Imagine a woman named Clara. Clara was an architect from Spain who had just moved to London. She was incredibly talented, but she was also incredibly shy. Every morning, she would stand in front of the mirror and worry about her accent. She felt she had a lot on her plate with her new job, and she was always down in the dumps after a day of staying silent in meetings. One Tuesday, Clara had to give a presentation to a very important client. Usually, she would try to hide in the back of the room. No сегодня она решила использовать свой confidence blueprint. She started the meeting by saying, "I'd like to kick off the presentation by showing you our vision for the new park." Her voice was a bit shaky at first, but she kept going. When the client asked a difficult question about the budget, Clara didn't panic. She took a breath and said, "That's a very good question. Let me run the figures by you one more time." The client was completely taken aback by her professional tone. Clara realized that she didn't need to be perfect, she just needed to be present. She used her chunks like a pro. When someone interrupted her, she said, "I'm sorry, but if you don't mind, I'd like to finish this point first." By the end of the meeting, the client was over the moon with her work. Clara felt like she was on top of the world. She walked out of the office and into the London rain, smiling. She realized that her shyness was just a habit, and she had finally broken it. She wasn't just Clara who understands English, she was Clara who speaks English. Part 5. Your Daily Confidence Habit. If you want the same results as Clara, you need to build the confidence habit. Here is your plan for the next 30 days. Number 1. The Mirror Challenge. Every morning, look at yourself and say 3 confident sentences out loud. I am a capable English speaker. I am learning every day. I am not afraid of mistakes. Number 2. The Social Chunk of the Day. Pick one phrase from Section A and use it in your real life, even if it is just a message on LinkedIn or a comment on YouTube. Number 3. The Shadowing Workout. Watch this video at least 3 times a week. Repetition is how you build the physical strength to speak without thinking. Number 4. The Imperfection Goal. Try to make one mistake on purpose and keep talking. Show your brain that the world does not end when you forget a word. Part 6. The Rapid Fire Confidence Check. Let's see if you can react quickly. I will say the situation and you say the confident British phrase. You want to agree with someone. I couldn't agree more. You want to ask someone to repeat. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. You are very happy about something. I'm chuffed to bits. You want to say you are busy. I've got a lot on my plate. You want to say you understand. I see where you are coming from. You are surprised. I'm completely taken aback. Conclusion. Excellent work. You have just completed 30 minutes of high-intensity confidence training. I can already hear the difference in your voice. Remember, shyness is just a feeling, and feelings can be changed through action. Every time you shadow, every time you speak out loud, you are killing your fear. You are becoming the person you want to be. I have a small task for you. Write the words I am confident in the comments if you are committing to this 30-day challenge. I will read every comment and send you my support. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Listening Daily, and share this with someone who needs a boost of confidence today. I am so proud of your progress. Keep practicing, stay brave, and stop being shy. I will see you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.